How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to be talking about festival fashion. So I thought I would get a little music in here at the beginning. How many people are going to festivals this year? Oh my gosh, I love talking about music festivals and all of the different genres that are out there happening right now. If you are just joining me, my name is Dr. Sandro Colton-Medici, and I always shout out the first person, Gail Walker. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm talking about fall fashion, transitioned from festival chic. So I went a little bit festival tonight. I came and I sat down and I was like, I think I look a little bit more like a fortune teller from like a movie than I do festival fashion, because I put everything on, right? What I want to say is you don't have to do all of it. You could just do some of it. So headbands have been, or scarves or beanies, or not beanies, like wrap anything around your head and it's considered festival these days. But I've seen a lot of headbands or makeshift headbands from a lot of people. So do me a favor, save this episode, because I went in on curating a list for you to shop with me live or save for later. So look on this side. I'm going to be giving it to you tonight. Everything from shoes to tops to shorts to pants. I have got you covered on the essential items that you need if you're going to a music festival, and those pieces that if you're going to add them to your wardrobe are going to transition into fall. And when I say fall, I mean fall fairs. And one thing that I have really noticed about going to theme parks, festivals, fairs, all of those things is that the biggest thing that you need is function out of your fashion. Okay, so one, you want to look cute, you want to be cute, you want to feel the love, feel the vibe, right? But then you want to have it be functional. And that's because you're either gifted something, whether it's a wristband to, winning something, you are bringing things back with you because you've purchased something, right? Or somebody has taken something from you, right? So you have transitioned your outfit from like a sweatshirt to around your waist, or to adding a new earring, or you've added some sort of tattoo that's temporary, or whatever it is that you're doing at the festival, right? There's so many things that you are putting on and taking off that you need function in your fashion. And so I was thinking of a few different essentials that you need for festival chic, whether you went to Coachella and you did the headband and the earrings and the thing, or you just went to Lovers and Friends in Las Vegas, or you were at the Eras tour, right? Nashville, raining, right? The whole 9 yards. There's so many places that are about to be buzzing, right? For festival fashion and transitioning those pieces that you buy now to go into fall. So if you want to take a look at the left-hand side, I'm going to go from bottom to top. Okay. Definitely want to talk with you about if you've been to a concert, if you've been to a musical festival, if you've been to a tech convention, right? My sister actually just went to a retail convention. Where have you been that you've been I need a new outfit, right? Tell me in the comments if you are going to one or if you need an outfit because you picked the wrong thing. All right, let me scroll back because I haven't said hi to anybody except for Gail. So thank you, Gail, for coming in. Waleed and Sandy and Michelle and Taylor and Mary and Willie, and a phone number. It looks like Real Bad Big Lotto. Hey, and it looks like Rain with some headphones on it. I can't really make that out. Ghislaine and Christy and Darlena, thank you so much for joining me. Follow me here on Pinterest. I'm celebrating something I've never had happen on Pinterest before, which is 1 million monthly views on Pinterest. And it's so because of you guys coming through, chatting in the comments, giving me some hearts. I love it when I get hearts because you know what? That means that you guys are actually watching the episodes and really liking the stuff that we're talking about. I absolutely love it. So let's start from the bottom to the top. All right. So the bottom that I mean is your shoes. And I put a few of these on and I'm going to start with the most comfortable that I I believe to be the most comfortable because I don't own these shoes, but I curated this list for you guys. This one is the traditional fisherman's sandal. So when you're at a festival, when you are at a concert, if you're going to be at the fair, you are walking, right? You are walking, 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 walking. Can we stop? Can we sit down? Right? All those things happening. So if you need comfort, I'm here for you, girl. I am here for you. So when you need comfort, this might be the one. When you look at the link here, you can click through any of the links that I'm going to feature here on the side. If you save the episode, those links still work. That's why I always say save this pin. But it goes through to Bowden, and this is actually $104. Is on sale. So that's why I was like, let's start with this one because it's semi-affordable and it looks very comfy, very stylish. It can go with browns. I actually just saw somebody just talked about putting browns and blacks together and that whole era coming back. So it is possible. Okay, so the next one, because I'm all about Barbie core sometimes, I feel myself slipping into the Barbie core. I put on the flip-flops just for you. If you are all about the I'm a Barbie girl, then I'm here for you tonight. This one is Jimmy Choo. Click through so you see what I see as I'm talking about it so that you can like actually live this moment with me because I love some Barbie core. Okay, Jimmy Choo logo plaque open toe slides. Tell me in the comments, do you call them flip-flops? Do you call them slides? Do you call them sandals? What is your nickname for these kind of like house shoes? Like, do you walk around in these to go to the garbage can when you're trashing your garbage? Do you walk around just at the beach in these? Or are you like walking, back and forth on the street in these? Tell me your preference in the comments and share this out if you can to your friends, your family, your colleagues, any of your social networks. This is going to be like the episode that just keeps on growing. Okay, so the Jimmy Choos are hot pink, right? They're like, well, I would say bubblegummy pink, which is so lovely. Then I wanted to go to something that I have heard from so many people that Clark's like used to be like what I used to think my grandma was wearing all the time. And I used to think like, I don't know if I want to wear the shoes that my grandma's wearing, right? But Clark's are like on the come up. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think in the comments about Clark's, because I found these ones. They're called Clark's Elena. I think that's how you say it. Elena Ruby. And they're $66 basically. They're on sale from $85. But they look really comfortable and breathable. So when I was talking about like you're walking at festivals from either Coachella, like stage to stage to stage, or if you are on your feet, like at the Eras tour for a 3-hour concert, like I'm thinking comfort. I know you guys want to be like, ooh, I want to put on my heels and like go like to the toe, but you might want to put on a comfortable shoe or take it in your bag. I remember back last year when what was it? The ballet flats were coming back. And I had this moment where I was like, girl, I used to have ballet flats in my bag. And I used to find these ones at the store that were super thin and they would fold and I would put them in my purse. This is what I would do. Put them in my purse so that I would have the heels on at the club and then I would take them out and I would have the ballet flats walking to the car, right? Because, function is what we're talking about. Pam, and I can't read what that says. Chloe? I hope that's Chloe. Chloe's my daughter's name. Santa Carver and Linda and Silas and Haley. Jonathan, so many people came in. Rachel, Riley, Mary, Chase, Darian, Snack. My pronouns are she and her, Anne and Sarah and Darlena. Thank you so much for coming through and asking questions in there. I always love it when you guys are chatting with me in the comments. So keep those questions coming and tell me, like I said, are you going to a festival? I know Beyonce's concert is coming up. About to debut internationally, I think is the first date. So tell me if you have a concert in your near future that you are needing to kind of like get some gear for. We only have 20 minutes left, so definitely hit up the comments and click through to all the links that I'm talking about. Let's talk about a few more shoes before I go up top. I put on these Golden Goose Deluxe brand Young ankle boots. Now, I put these on, and I also put Doc Martens. I'll feature them too at the same time. I put Doc Martens, and I also put another boot on here. And the other boot is Alexandra Berman. It's a quilted lug sole. Hold on, let me pull it up so I give you the exact title of it. It is the Clarita Quilted Lug Sole Combat Booties. Okay, now these are super stylish, but I put on 3 boots because you might be in the mud, you might be walking around, you might be like needing a little bit of security. You might have to run fast. So I'm just telling you, I got you covered. I gave you the boots just in case you need the options. If you don't want the like laid back chill, I'm in my like flip flops, my slides, I gave you the boots. Okay, so click through any of these. Tell me what you think about them. Give me the hearts if this is like so your vibe. Tell me if you're like, I kind of am more relaxed at the concert. I'm not really trying to get dressed up. Tell me that in the comments if that's you. All right, Michaela and Lexi and Ann, Tish and Sequin and Violet, thank you so much for stopping through. If this is your first time joining me on Pinterest TV, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining me and all of us here because we're trying to build this community right here. And my name's Sandra. So definitely introduce yourself in the comments. I went full, like I gave you the braid, you guys. I gave you the braid. And I pulled out the jewelry that I've got from these like, it was at Pasadena City College. They do this like thrifting every once in a while, and I used to go there all the time, and I love these because the way, and I'll pull this out, I'm not going to put it back on because it'll take too much, but the way that these close is it is an actual like nail, like it's a nail. If you look at this, that's how they close. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I wanted to put on something funky, but this is like, you could die. And I don't want anybody to do that, but like this could like be like used as a weapon. My God. But anyways, hopefully if you ever find one of these, get one of these because this is like super cool. It's a conversation piece. Anyways, I digress. Okay, so let me get back to shoes. I only had a few more that I put in here. One is the Capri beaded sandal, and the other, there's Birkenstocks on here because you know Fish is back. Hey Fish, Joyce and Katie, thank you so much for joining me. Brooke too. I put a Valentino sandal on here. Maybe your festival is more like a Shakespeare festival. Maybe it's more like you know, just in the grass, like movie in the lawn type festival. They have a ton of them at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, where it's like movie in the cemetery, which is super creepy but super fun. So if you're ever in California, definitely watch the movie in the cemetery. It's pretty phenomenal the way that they set it up. All right, so those are the shoes. I also put on a pair of Chloe, they're Chloe Woody open toe flat slides. If you want different colors of them, I was trying to give you different options. All right, Jerry and Serena and Maria, thank you so much for joining me. Send this to a friend. Tell them these are the items that have been curated just for you for festival chic fashion, and also transitioning these pieces into fall. All the shoes that I just mentioned can be fall shoes as well. So let's talk about the top. So we went from the bottom. Let's talk about the top. I put on butterfly tops specifically because butterflies and festivals, I don't know, they're like lovers or something, I don't know, but I put on a few different kinds. One that I just featured is called Strappy Butterfly Stitchy Knit Crop Top. So if you're looking for like a knit butterfly, all of these, if you are super self-conscious about like showing your back or doing any of that, this is probably not your jam, okay? But you can just, you know, wear it for yourself at home. That's the other option, is like, hey, music festival in the house. I know that there's a lot of people who haven't gone to the Eras Tour who are enjoying the Eras Tour via live stream. A lot of people have been live streaming tours and concerts because they're there at the actual concert, and people at home like me have been watching them, like living vicariously through these live streams. All right, so that's one. There's a few other a little pink one. Of course, I was talking about Barbiecore. I was trying to give you the Barbiecore. And then another one that is a Blumarine one. Super pretty. This one is super pretty. If you click through, excuse me, you'll notice it's a stud embellished butterfly top. It looks like like people worked on this, but I feel like if you're looking for like sparkly, this one is like studded. So you think like studded and like more like a denim look. And then the other one that's on here, which is the last butterfly top, is, where did it go? There it is. It looks like a real butterfly. Okay, like all of them look like butterflies, but this one has the coloring of like an actual butterfly. So click through all of these ones. Tell me which butterfly is your favorite. Is it the one that looks like the true butterfly, the black with the orange and the dot, dot, dot and the white? Is it the Blumarine one that's kind of the studded kind of denim one? Is it the pink kind of Barbie core one? Or is it the knitted kind of crocheted look? Tell me which one in the comments is your favorite. Even if you don't buy it, I want to know your opinion just so that when I curate stuff for you guys to like live shop with me, that I'm giving you the things that you like. Okay, let's see. Renee and Allison and Chaos and April Johnson and Lilia and Behaven. Hey, I don't know if that's Behaven or Behaven. Dylan and Abby and Dunlap and Maria. Thank you so much for joining me. Send this to your friends. Tell them about this thing called Pinterest TV, because there's so many episodes that are happening every day, except the weekends. There are so many episodes that are on here that are divine, DIY, good vibes, so many things that you could be like absorbing into your life that are all very, very fun. Okay, so we talked about the top, which I went like full like easy breezy. That is like if you wanted to like have the back out, right? So let's talk about tops that are super more revealing, right? And this is just bralettes. I love the bralette because if you bought something at the festival, if you bought something that you're like, oh, I just want to get a shirt or I want to get whatever, you could put it over the bralette and you'd be fine, right? Okay, so these ones are, this is a gem strappy bralette. It's this one is $27.20, right? So this one is pretty because it's a little sparkly. I love the sparkle and I love like the hot, it kind of looks like a burnt orange red. Another one is this like petite black one. If you're kind of being like, hey, demure, except for it's kind of like got a little push to give like, you know, the cha-chas up, right? And then another one, this is kind of like, it reminds me of like a Juicy Couture with this like, this is kind of like that brown velvety bandeau top. I love it because it has like matching shorts that go with it. But it's a set. So it's a bralette with a set. And then there's another one that I had on here that I was like, okay, it's like a little bit of like a different line for your top. So you're going like across instead of just like regular strappy bralette. There's one that I put on here that was like, diamonds are a girl's best friend, right? Diamonds are forever, right? Giving me that. So this one is $1,000, $1,095. It's a crystal embellished crop top. Okay, so that one, if you are like, girl, I'm going to the night after the day, you're definitely hooked up with that one. Okay, the next one is one that's like a summer sequin, which I thought if you're going bralette, you might want to spice it up if you're going to have a little sequin in your life too. So we've talked about those. Tell me which one is your favorite, the yellow with the different kind of neckline there or the strap across the top, the sequin one that I just last featured, or the strappy one that's kind of like the burnt orange. I love a hot color during a festival because you're out there probably in the sun baking, right? And if you have a little bralette on, then it's easy. You just put a, sunscreen on, you're good to go. And you don't feel like, you're going to get weird tan lines, right? I love the crystal embellished one. If you're just thinking like, hey, I'm just like sipping on my martini while I'm, perusing the festival, whatever. Like, you tell me which one's your favorite one. All right. So we did tops. We did bralettes. We did shoes. Now I think this is the one that I really feel is the function first element to your outfit. And that is, what are you wearing on the bottom, right? What is it shorts or is it pants, right? Sometimes people want to wear pants because what if it gets cold later, right? I opt for the shorts because most likely you can buy something that can cover you up. A blanket, a tour sweat pant or whatever it is, right? So tell me in the comments, are you shorts at the festival or are you pants at the festival? I always think like if you wear pants and you get really, really hot, You can probably find some scissors, cut those bad boys up to like the knee to get some air circulation or something. Have a little bell bottom moment for yourself, or cut them to make them shorts, right? There's a lot of different DIY things that you can do if you wear pants. Now, if you wear shorts, you're kind of stuck with the shorts, right? But you can always buy something to cover up later, whether it's a shawl or whatever. A lot of times when you're outside in a festival situation, you take in so much sun and you forget to drink the water that you end up being hot anyway. So you just have to make sure that you're managing all of your fluids and all of that while you're at a festival. Okay, so let's start with some shorts. I put these ones on here because they have a little like tassel coming on. So if you're clicking through, they're called the Pinko Distressed Denim Shorts. And I really like these ones because they do look a little bit more distressed. I also put on white. Okay, I am not someone who wears white shorts at all. Raise your hand in the comments. Are you wearing white shorts? I can't. It's like, it's not in my like fashion code. I just can't do it. I have seen so many people look amazing in white shorts, in white pants. I don't know how you do it, but you do it well. So keep rocking them because I'm living vicariously through you. Like I said, the live streams and the white shorts. Okay. The next one is the Nissa, which these have like a real good apple bottom booty, right? Kind of thing, shape going on. You have, these are high-waisted. So they're giving you up, lift, boom, cinch, and high in the back as well. Those ones, I love the look of them. I love the look of them. And if you step out of your house and you feel that confidence going into the festival scene, you get that. You get it, you own it, you work it, you love it, you live it. I don't care what you're doing in those shorts, you are walking the catwalk wherever you go in those shorts. People will turn their heads and be like, girl, I need some of those. Okay, so that's one that I think is like a showstopper, like scene stealer. The next one, the next two, I'm going to say, these ones, I just featured both of them at the top. One is called 12 Stories Logo Patch High-Waisted Denim. The next is called June J Distressed Denim Shorts. They are both longer. This is an interesting look. So if you're not really like keen on shorts, but don't really want to wear the pants, these could be your thing. So click through, take a little look at both of them, see if those are it. The one from 12 Stories reminds me of like that acid wash phase that we went through in the 80s. I don't know if you were around then, but I was there. And it was interesting, right? This was like, it's kind of like the flip side of like the like really dark Japanese denim that you've seen, like Gap used to have it. Okay. That's the two that are kind of the in-between. And I really like both because they're a different look. So you're not looking like everybody else. I did put a white short on here with fringe. I was inspired by these. You can't go wrong with fringe at a festival. I'm just saying. Leah and Marilia and Angela and Edmund and Julissa, Frankie, Carol, Star? Is it Star? There's a 4 in there. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Kim and Amanda and Sin and Season, Yolanda, Virginia, Wendy, Twain, CJ R. Smith, Maddie, AJ Fenton, Carolyn, Pauline. So many people came in. That Ham and Kent girl, Pamela, Sherilyn, Esther, Guana, Renee. Oh my gosh, so many people. Allison, thank you so much for coming in. If you are just coming in, you're coming in the last 6 minutes of this live on Pinterest TV. And I want you to save this pin because we have been having so much fun. I know I have. Give me some hearts if you've been having some fun. At least live shopping and seeing all the different things that you could be adding to your wardrobe for summer festival chic, transitioning into fall fair. Because I think there's so many, like I think the LA County Fair is happening right now. Like things are just shifting into event mode after event mode, right? All right, so the next two are one that actually has a pattern on it. And I really love it because it's different. It's an Etro embroidered high-rise denim shorts. Those ones are actually a little higher price. They're $5.79, whereas most of the other ones are in the like $170 to $280 range. And then the last ones, last but not least, on the short side, Jason Wu white shorts, and then another one by Balmain, right? High-waisted faded shorts. I love it because of the zipper effect. I love Balmain just because they had Cher on their runway. I'm just saying. Olivier Rosting, I think is how you say his name. He's divine. If I could work with him, I would be like, oh, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about some sheer tops. So we talked about bralettes, and we talked about shorts. We talked about shoes. Let's talk about, I'm going to just feature them. Sometimes it's all about a bandeau sheer top. I'm going to feature them all right away so you can see them as we go through them. These ones, I feel like sheer over a bralette is just like heightened, like beautiful. It just really says, I know that I have my bralette on and I have my sheer over the top and I'm just like whisking through the festival scene. I don't know. It just says lovely. Alberta Ferretti. There's one by C by Chloe, which is another one by Simone Rocha. Free People. I put a lot on here. Let me tell you, I did some like real curating for you guys today. This one by Stella Nova. There's another one, David Coma Sheer. It's on Farfetch. If you haven't gotten hip to Farfetch yet, girls, let's get hip to Farfetch. Oh my God, there's so many things on there. McGraw Souffle Sheer Top. And then I put one on here that I was surprised to see. It was by Victoria Beckham. I was like, girl, I love me some Victoria Beckham. My posh spice is in the house. That one is $350. The rest of them, I think the David Coma is the one that's the most expensive. Oh no, the Simone Rocha is the most expensive at the $830, but that one is a little bit different. It's kind of like a sleeveless top that has like some kind of garter elements to it. Ambien and Preppy and Susan and Jamie and Pascal, Stephen and Crystal and Clyde and Allison. Thank you so much for joining me. Save this pin. My name is Dr. Sandro Colton-Medici. I'm the founder and CEO of College of Style. I help you with your social strategy online, but I also love talking about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So that's why I love to live shop with you here on Pinterest TV. Some of the last things that I want to talk about, we talked about, are you a shorts person or are you a pants person? Now, raise your hand if you're shorts, just in your house. I'm a shorts, or I'm a pants. Okay, give me hearts if you are more of a skirt person at a festival. For me, if I'm wearing a skirt at a festival, I've got to wear shorts underneath or something because I might sit in something. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm always hiking my skirt down if I'm like walking around at a big event space. I don't know. That's just me and my fidgety habits. But let's talk about some pants first. I'm just going to put them on here so that you can see them. I put some funky ones on here because I thought that they really kind of express what festival is all about, which is just doing you, going and experimenting and trying new things and experiencing like the vibe, the people, the food, the music, the ambiance of it all, and not worrying about what other people are doing, right? Just doing you. I put a few other ones on here. And then I also put a few pantsuits on. I'm going to have a whole blog post on here as well. So if you want to visit my blog, you can go to collegeofstyle.com/blog. This post will be up tomorrow with all of the different curated items that I put on here for you tonight. But I do love to have a pant option just in case. You just never know if you might want to do pants over shorts. Yeah. All right. So I think I put all of them on here. And then I only put one pair of sunglasses on here. They reminded me of the Jenna Ortega look that she had at Coachella not too long ago. But I also did a sundresses and sunnies episode like last week. So I didn't want to do like a whole bunch of sunglasses. You can just literally go to my profile here at College of Style. You can follow me here so that you get notified, and I'm pretty sure that you'll find that pin in all of my live pin TV episodes. The sunnies and sundresses episode, I think is actually the other way around. Sundresses and sunnies is what it was called. But I talked about a ton of sunglasses that you could use at festivals, and just go out there and have some fun, you guys. And come back tomorrow. I'm doing an episode tomorrow about the perfect pitch. So if you are a solopreneur, if you're a startup, if you are looking for seed money or whatever, or if you just literally want to pitch yourself for a job or a career, or you have an idea, this is going to be an episode all about creating the perfect pitch, the perfect elevator pitch to whomever it is that you are trying to pitch to. So I hope that you show up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on Pinterest TV. My profile is at College of Style. And if you're watching this on a replay, thank you so much for watching on the replay. You can find me at College of Style on all social platforms and at collegeofstyle.com. I wish you guys nothing but the best this festival season. Transition all those pieces into your fall fair looks, and I'll see you on the next one.